right, welcome to day 5 of the Win Your Divorce series. We're chatting about nice girls. I wrote about this on my Instagram this morning, and the ideas are rolling in, and the content I'm going to be creating in my program is rolling in. I can't stop thinking about it because just it came to mind when I was working with clients this week. And there's always themes when I'm working with clients. It's like the weekly theme is, and it is not being able to speak up for yourselves and feeling like the words get caught in your throat, or you get really shaky or nervous, or you don't say anything at all. And so let's chat about what it means to be a nice girl or a good girl, because I think all of us who have experienced abuse or narcissistic abuse, toxic relationships, and manipulation, we have this inner nice girl persona and the good girl archetype that we hold closely to ourselves because we think that this is how we're supposed to be. So I came up with this is not exhaustive, but just a quick few things I jotted down based on, I know, my own journey. So this comes from mine as well, but with women that I have worked with and work with who have these nice girl behaviors. And ladies, we need to kibosh these if we truly want to heal and stop getting ourselves put into shitty situations, shitty relationships with shitty men. All right. So the first is nice girls only say nice things. And this is especially true when it's men around them. So that's when we tend to lose our voice, not so much at work, or there might be situations where you might, but it might be more with a male coworker or a male family member or a male in your life. Just notice where you have the discomfort. Like, do you have an easier time setting boundaries and speaking up for yourself in some areas and not others? So pay attention to where that is. But pretty typical is that it is related to men standing up for ourselves to the men around us and who are in relationship. Girls are also nice to others who aren't nice to them. So this goes on and on and on, right? Women that are experiencing abuse, but they feel like they need to be polite and they don't want to be the asshole and they don't want to be the unreasonable one when they're the ones being abused. Nice girls only speak words that they think men want to hear. And nice girls also don't express their truth and feelings if it means making someone, usually a man, uncomfortable, or if it's challenging to him in any way. Nice girls are also more concerned with the feelings of others more so than they are about how they feel. And they're more concerned about what others think of them than what they think of them. So ladies, this is one of the biggest blocks to our healing and to really changing the patterns that we end up in when it comes to relationships, is letting go of that nice girl, good girl persona and replacing her with that inner wise woman who knows what she wants. Number 2, trusts herself fully. Number 3, speaks up clearly and assertively. And I love using the word curt because there's little emotion in that. It's just very direct. It's respectful, but it's self-respectful also, but it's not nice, right? It's not sugarcoating truth. It is making other people uncomfortable because you're just very blunt about something that you don't appreciate, don't like, that's not okay with you. And number 4, she has standards and she expects other people to behave in ways that align with those standards. She knows what they are. Now, the other thing in here is she also knows her values. And this is a piece of the work I have women do when they work with me, is getting clear on their values. And a lot of times women just don't even have any idea, and you need to know what these things are. And number 5 is that she cares how she feels first. That's a really tricky one for a lot of us when we're used to thinking about what others will feel about something before we take into account how we feel about something. And that requires just new habitual ways of checking in with ourselves as a pattern, rather than I want this or I'm uncomfortable with this, but how's everyone else going to feel? And learning how to center ourselves in that rather than center everyone else and then ourselves last. And this is tricky, and it's something that might become more of an extreme. What I see with women is the pendulum swings more into the extreme, so then they feel like they're just all about me, and they're like, am I being narcissistic in this? But that's where we have to go to be able to come back to center that is something a little more balanced, where we are considering others. And it doesn't mean we're not considering others. I'm just saying that most women are considering other people's feelings before they're checking in with how they feel about something, or what they want to see, or what they don't want, which is easier to come up with is what you don't want. And acting accordingly from that, we're too busy concerned with how other people are going to feel. And we have to stop that if we want to become whole and healed and thriving in our lives and relationship. For more, make sure you're signed up for my Win Your Divorce Challenge that starts July 1st. You can head to leanneoten.com/Win Your Divorce, or click the link in this episode's show notes and come and join us in our brand new free community off of social media to connect with other women who are also doing this challenge. Again, just head to leanneoten.com/Win Your Divorce, or click the link in this episode's show notes, and I'll see you on the other side.